guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video, which I don't think I've actually ever done like together in the same video. I'm going to be doing a like drugstore makeup haul and first impressions in one. So I've literally, and when I mean literally, just walked back to the door from going to Superdrug, and I've been and picked up a few new makeup products that I like want to try out. A couple of bits that I've tried before but I've been in the wrong shade or things like that, and I just thought I'd pick some bits up and do like a first impressions face on camera, see my like full reactions, and then I've got a couple of bits that I've like brought like recently, but over the past couple of weeks I'm going to talk you through those as well. So it's like a mini kind of like first impressions haul and a bit of review at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and take this makeup off so I can start applying the new stuff I've just got. So the first thing I'm going to, it looks like I've literally just got one plait. Should I bring this one round? The first thing I'm going to apply is this that I've just picked up, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. It's the Infallible Mattifying Primer. Now I've had quite a lot of people talk about this, or I've read blog posts that people have said this is one of their favourite primers. And I actually picked up the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm like a good couple of weeks ago. Maybe a couple of months ago, maybe like a month ago-ish, and I've been using this for a while now, and I really like it. I think it's really nice, and I just think it makes my makeup stay on quite well. I don't think it's like groundbreaking, but I think it is quite good, quite nice. But I thought I would try like a normal primer, like an actual women's makeup primer, which I haven't tried in quite a while. And I also got the Infallible foundation, which you guys know that I already like, but I wanted to see firstly how they work together, and I wanted to get it in the right colour. Like I have two colours of this. I have a really dark one, like the darkest one they do, because I was ridiculously tan last summer, and then I brought a light one, but I brought like natural rose or whatever shade it was, and it was really like pinky for my skin tone, and it was just complete wrong shade. So I finally picked up number 11 vanilla, and hopefully this is the right shade. So firstly I'm going to apply the primer. I do quite like silicone primers, just because they do make you like, I don't know, they make my face feel nice and smooth. Put a bit on my forehead. I always feel like I have to get quite a bit though, like out of the tube for silicone primers, because I feel like it just disappears into your skin. Oh, my skin feels so smooth. That feels really nice actually. I really like that. So I did pick up two foundations. I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible one in the shade Vanilla, and I also, a couple of days ago, picked up the Gosh Exceptional Wear foundation in the colour 11 Porcelain. Now I used to use this a hell of a lot when I was younger, like a lot younger, like when I was probably 14, like 13, 14, this used to be my go-to foundation. It used to stay on for such a long time. This shade is slightly too light for me. It's very pale. It's okay once I pop some bronzer on. I have tried it the past couple of days. It's not quite how I remember the foundation. It's not quite as amazing as I remember it to be. But it will be a foundation that I use on days where I'm not really doing too much, or I don't need my makeup to look amazing. It's just if, I don't know, I'm filming a video, or I'm just literally popping to the shops or something like that. But we're going to try the L'Oreal Infallible one because I want to know if it's the right shade. I do love this foundation. I think it's a really good foundation from the drugstore. I have started just like squeezing the foundation onto my cheeks like this, rather than onto my hand, because I was just forgetting to wipe the foundation off my hand basically. And I was, oh, that is the perfect shade. Yes, we did it, guys. Yeah, I was forgetting to wipe my foundation off my hand, and then I was like going to like school, I was going to uni or whatever, or going out, and I was having like this blob of foundation on my hand. I was like, this has got to stop. So I've started squeezing it onto my cheeks instead of actually putting it straight on my thing. Oh, I just love this foundation. It just looks so nice. It blends in so nicely, and I love the finish. It's like matte, but not like, it doesn't look flat. Like, I think that's actually their line that they use with this foundation, like matte but not flat, because it's so true. Like, you've still got skin there, and you've still got a little bit of like, not dewiness, but a bit of sheen. I don't know, but it's just, I love it. Got something on my eyelash. Look how perfect that colour is. I'm literally so proud of myself right now. I nearly went for the one lighter, but I'm so glad that I didn't. Especially as it is warming up. I'm not saying I'm going to get a tan anytime soon, but it is getting a bit warmer, guys. It is a lot colder down here at home than it was in Manchester, which doesn't really make much sense. I've got the biggest thing in my eye. I think it's like a brush hair. Oh my god. It's not hurting that much. Maybe it'll just come out by itself. Very, very, very happy with that. Very happy. The next thing we've got is concealer. I actually have two new ones. I firstly have the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay 10 Hour Liquid Concealer. Gabby spoke about this quite a bit, and it's in the colour 001 Light. And she was speaking about this quite a bit, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I actually really like it. I've been using it the past couple of days. And also I have this one, which is the Collection Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer, and this is in number 1, and I haven't tried this yet. Looks like I have because my mum's been using it, but I haven't actually personally tried it. I used to use this quite a lot, all the time basically, and then mine ran out and I just never repurchased it for some reason. I started using the Lasting Perfection Concealer in number 1 Fair underneath my eyes instead, which I do like, and actually using this right now, this is very pink in comparison to that, and the other one is very, like, much thicker. Let me find a brush. Let's just blend that in. Oh my god, that brush hair in my eye is driving me insane. It is nice, and it does illuminate, like you can really tell the difference between there and there. There is, I have to say, a little bit of like eyeliner or whatever underneath my lash line that I obviously haven't taken off well enough, and so it's not covering as well. It doesn't look as brightening is what I mean. Now the eye situation has been resolved, do my concealer under this eye. I don't know whether I prefer this or prefer the Lasting Perfection in Fair. It's not as, this isn't as brightening. The Lasting Perfection is definitely more brightening. I nearly ordered the Urban Decay Naked Concealer the other day because I really, really want to try it. Like in a light shade for underneath my eyes. It's just supposed to be so good. Yeah, I have to say, like, it doesn't make me look as awake as the other concealer does. And I never thought I'd say that. I thought I'd really miss that concealer. Let's pop some of this Miss Sporty one on my chin, my cheeks. And that's about it really. The foundation's covered really well, so I don't really need much concealer, just a couple of blobs. Oh, there is a huge pigeon sat outside my window. Absolutely massive. Right, that has blended so nicely. The concealer, the foundation, all together looks so good. Like, it literally looks flawless. It looks really good. Then I picked up this from Collection. Now I nearly picked up the one from Makeup Revolution, but I preferred the colour of the bronzer in this. This is the Collection Contour Kit, Highlight and Sculpt, and this was like £3. It was like $2.99, it was reduced. I go on Collection, they had loads of stuff on sale, like loads of stuff that was reduced. So if you want to go and get some new makeup, go and have a look at Collection. This is what it looks like. So you've got like a bronzer shade here and a highlight. The Makeup Revolution one had a bronzer, a highlight, and then it said blush, but the blush was like a dark highlight, like it wasn't like any kind of like pinky rosy shade or anything like that. So I decided to get this one instead. As I said, I prefer the shade of bronzer in here. I'm going to use this brush by Sephora, which is the Pro Contour Blush Contour 74 brush, just to kind of create a contour on my cheeks, see how this goes. I do really like the shade, so it should go quite well. It is a lot more cool toned than I realised. A lot more cool toned. It doesn't look cool toned at all in there, does it? Actually, it does on the camera. In real life, that looks quite warm. On the cheeks, it goes quite cool. I quite like that. It looks quite nice. It looks quite heavy on the camera. It looks quite heavy in real life as well, to be honest. But that's not bad at all. It's a really nice shade, that. And that's the other cheek. I really like that. I think it looks really nice. I'm just going to take the shade up on my forehead with this big deluxe powder brush. I'm pretty sure this is from Costco because I really like their brushes, surprisingly. I had some when I was younger, and then at Christmas I saw another set in there that I got for Christmas. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. We'll use the highlight in a second. I also purchased this from Makeup Revolution, which is their Flawless Ultra Eyeshadow Palette, which I actually don't think I'm going to be able to open right here, right now, because it looks very sealed. This is what it looks like. How pretty. It's all rose gold. And then I'll just get the actual palette out. So this is what it looks like. Look how pretty it is. And I've never ever had anything from Makeup Revolution, so this should be really interesting. This is like a proper first impressions. It has got the little thingy with all the names on it, so I'll try and tell you what names I'm going to use for my eyeshadow. I always do my eyeshadow first, then I go back to my blusher and my highlighter if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. So I've brought you in so that I can show you the eyeshadow, and so I don't really know what to use. There's just so many pretty ones in this palette. Righty ho, let's get a brush to start with. I like this type of video. It's like, I don't know, do it all on camera. I'm going to take the shade. Which one shall we take? Highlight. Oh no, is that supposed to be for highlighters, isn't it? No, let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm going to take the shade Highlight. Oh, there's not much coming on my brush. Oh no, that's too shimmery. Right, I'm going to take Buff instead. That is also quite shimmery. It's fine. We'll just thingy it down in a sec. That's just quite cool toned. I'm not quite a cool toned gal, to be honest. But it's fine. It's trial and error. The first time using the palette. That actually looks slightly duochrome, that shade. No, it does look quite pretty actually. No, it's fine. We are absolutely fine, everybody. I'm then going to take a crease brush and I'm just going to take one of the matte shades. So let's get our little sheet again. This is the only frustrating thing. It's having to go back and forth with the sheet. I'm going to take a mix of Almost There and Smudge, maybe a bit of Raw as well, and just take that through the crease. It's like a matte brown type shade. Just realised I'm saying all these names, you actually don't have a clue what I'm doing. Like, you don't know what shades these are. You can see them on my eyes, I guess. This is Raw, by the way, that I'm taking. It is taking quite a bit to build up any kind of colour though. Very good value these palettes are though, aren't they? This was £8 for all of these shades. Especially if you just get into makeup or you've just started, I don't know, even get into eyeshadow. Because I know a lot of people get into makeup but they don't get into eyeshadow. Go back in with the same brush that I had before, which is just like a normal flat brush. And I'm going to take one of the really nice shimmery shades. Let's get this nice sheet back on. I'm going to take Low Light, which is quite ashy again, as we've gone for an ashy look. Oh, that doesn't come off great, does it? Oh yeah, it does actually. It's just not that dark. It looks a lot darker in the pan. Right, I'm taking that kind of on the outer corner, but it does look a lot darker, so that's not really actually doing anything. I'll do the same on the other eye so that it looks the same. We're going to have to go in with a darker shade, guys. This is why I don't do makeup tutorials, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm then going to take another darker shade, put the bloody thing back on. This is really frustrating. I'm glad I don't do makeup tutorials because this thing is really annoying. I'm going to then take Cafe Noir, which looks like not so much of a shimmery shade and looks like it's very pigmented. Oh yeah, we finally got some pigment. All of these are pigmented, I just mean they're not like groundbreaking pigmented. I like it though, it's nice. The quality of the shadows are good, especially for the price. So as you can see, I'm just taking this kind of in the outer corner and into the crease. Don't really know what kind of a look I'm going for here, but I actually quite like this. It's like, I don't know, quite cool toned grey. I don't really wear things like this, but actually I quite like it. So that is the eye look that I've gone for. I don't know if it looks a bit wacky. I don't know, I think it looks actually quite nice. I quite like it, to be honest. It doesn't look too symmetrical, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I quite like that, to be honest. Let's get some eyeliner on there. I'm back to normal vision. You can now see my entire face. I don't look quite so scary. I purchased the L'Oreal Superliner Ultra Precision in black. Any of you from back in the day will remember this was my favourite eyeliner of all time. And I've been using the one from Makeup Academy. Is that what it's called? No, not Makeup Academy. I don't even know what it's called. The one from Poundland. Do you know what I mean? The one from Poundland, whatever the makeup range is. Been using that for ages and I do love it, but I thought I'd pick up one of these. Like, it's kind of running out, the makeup whatever it is. I can't remember, I've forgotten what it's called. Might be Makeup Academy, I don't really know, but I thought that's MUA, isn't it, Makeup Academy? Anyway, so I thought I'd give this a go again, and I love this. Let's see if I'm still in love with it. I do like it. It's not quite as easy as I remember, like, to apply. Like, I remember it being a little bit more flexible. Kind of the one that I've been using at the moment is a lot more flexible. But when I couldn't do eyeliner, this saved me. Like, this taught me how to do eyeliner. It does look alright. I'm not the best at eyeliner anyway. That's why I've brought you back out to do my eyeliner. But I'm not the best at it anyway. But yeah, it looks okay. I just don't remember it. It's not quite in my mind as amazing as it was before. So I've done my mascara and my eyebrows because I didn't buy anything for those. So I thought I'd just do them off camera for you guys because you don't need to see what I used. I did use the Last Sensational by Maybelline and the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in my brows. And now I'm going to apply some blusher. I bought this from Makeup Revolution, which is the Vivid Baked Blush. Again, never tried anything from Makeup Revolution, so we'll see how this goes. This is in the colour Loved Me the Best. I nearly bought more of like a highlighty colour, but that was more cool toned and I thought it just wouldn't go as well with like my skin tone. Whereas this is more like a corally pink, so I decided to pick this one up. Don't know how it's going to go with the rest of the makeup look that I've done now, but we'll see. It's quite subtle. It's nice though, I like it. Like, my cheeks look quite good. Yeah, it's nice. It's got like a highlightery kind of like sheen to it. I am going to put highlighter on just because I have got this collection little sculpt thing. So I am going to pop some highlighter on and just see what it's like. Because it does look quite, I don't know, it looks quite subtle. Yeah, that's quite subtle. Quite cool toned though. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest fan of cool toned products. I prefer like warmer things, especially when it comes to highlights. But that's not too bad. Look, that looks quite nice actually. I always try and look at an angle on my highlight because you can't really see a highlight straight on, can you? Stick some on my Cupid's bow because I really like it there. And I'm also going to pop some on my brow bone and also just on the inner corner. I really like highlight on the inner corner. This is probably the wrong highlight for the inner corner though. Doesn't brighten it up that much. Pop some on my brow bone. There we go. And the last thing I've got here is a shout out to my cousin Liv. So Liv, if you're watching, this is a shout out to you. And this is the MUA Luxe Velvet Lip Lacquer in the colour Tranquility. She had this on like a good while ago, like a good couple of months. It might have even been Christmas. And I was like, what is that? That is so nice. We're both very much into makeup and I was like, I need that. She told me what it was. I wrote it down in a note on my phone. And today I was sat there trawling the aisles of Superdrug. I was like, what is that? So I got it up on the note on my phone. So I'm going to pop this on. It might look really OTT with the look that I've got on. I probably got a bit too much blush on for this. But who cares? Who cares? It's the first impressions. I really like that. It's a bit sticky. It looks pretty though, I like it. I should have put some powder over everything. I'm just going to use the MAC Prep and Prime transparent finishing powder. This bit of my forehead, no matter how much powder I put on, in the video, always looks like it is fluorescent. Oh, I love this foundation. I love that bronzer too. Let me know what you think of it, but I think it looks really good. So I'm really sorry for looking in the little screen as well. Like, I I like that. I like that. That lipstick has now gone matte and it's not quite as sticky. But I actually like that. That is nice. I'm impressed with the products. The only thing that I wasn't that impressed with is the eyeliner that I've used before. That's annoying, isn't it? Because I don't know, I just, in my head, I don't know, preferred it before rather than when I've just used it. Everything else that I've just used is really nice. I really like everything. Really impressed with this. I didn't think I would like that much, but that's really nice. And this is really, really nice. Makeup Revolution, I've never tried it, as I've said before. I don't really know why, I just haven't. I think it's because I have quite a lot of eyeshadow palettes and their focus is eyeshadows, so I do have quite a lot. But this is beautiful. It is so pretty. They're totally colours that I would wear. And I'm really impressed with like the payoff. And some of the colours are a little bit more payoff than others. But there's some really unusual shades in there that I haven't got in my collection and that I really, really like. And I really like the eye look that I've created with it as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. It's been a very long video, so I need to edit it down quite a bit. But I really hope you've enjoyed it and the format and stuff. Let me know down below. Please give the video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't before. The button is always down below, and I will speak to you next time. Bye!